Hey everybody, how are we? I hope we are all grand and having a top Thursday. Welcome to day 5 of Living 2026 with Intention. This week I am sharing all the things that I do, the behind the scenes about the habits, the routines, the mindset that I have. Sorry, I'm reading my notes and my phone is over my notes, which is really helpful. Anyway, habits, routines and mindsets I'm using this year so that you can follow along and see what I'm doing, because I'm just a normal girl, right? Do you know? And yous are all just normal girls, so let's just help each other out. Yeah? I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Do you know, there's still a lot of shit out there about New Year's resolutions, blah blah, and it's 2026, new year, new you, and all that bollocks, right? When actually, you just need to make wee changes. Just wee changes. Just at the one time, one thing. Then when you've smashed that, we can add in something else, all right? So we're not trying to be perfect, not putting any pressure on you. We're not going to do the start again on Monday shit. We're aiming, I'm totally going to sneeze. We're aiming to be consistent over the course of time, because that will give you better results than going for perfection for 2 weeks and then not managing to sustain that, all right? So today I'm going to speak about exercise and activity with intention, because moving the body in midlife, right, it's not punishment. We're not doing it for punishment, absolutely not. We're certainly not moving our body to earn food, because we don't necessarily want to shrink ourselves. Of course we don't. We just want to be awesome. We want to feel awesome. We want to increase our confidence because we know that we're looking after ourselves. We want to go to bed at night comfortable in the fact that we have done everything we can today for our future health, mental and physical. And we want to wake up in the morning with gusto. I was going to say, I've never said that word in my life. I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, we want to wake up in the morning looking forward to the day, do you know, because it's like midlife and it's like amazing. We can just do what the fuck we want. It's amazing. Yay, it's amazing. Anyway, right. So we're also going to talk about excuses, because every single one of us has them and they can be really convincing. So anyway, that's what we're going to chat about just now, all right? So we're going to go for intentional v accidental movement, right? I walk my dog every day, right? It is in my diary. Now, I would never forget to walk Jasper, ever. Because I have trained, obviously because he's a dog and he needs a walk, and that's the rules of having a dog, right? But I've trained myself with my steps now and my daily walk. I've found just the perfect time for me that quietens my brain and lets me enjoy the actual walk, and it doesn't feel like a chore. And it always goes past a coffee shop, so I treat myself to takeaway coffee. Or actually, I have been, we've got a coffee club at the gym, so I've been filling up my coffee cup sometimes before I leave the gym and just taking that out with me. So then it's never accidental. My steps are never accidental. I know that predominantly I'm going to come in at about 15,000 steps a day. Excuse me, but I'm going to be at least 10,000 steps a day, because that's the goal, you know. So if it's not in your diary, is it actually going to happen? So it suits me. I'm down in the gym for a couple of hours in the morning. I'm usually out walking Jasper by 8:45 for an hour in the morning. So that'll be 8:45 to 9:45. Come home, have a shower. So tomorrow I'm going to be speaking about dress for the day that you want to have. Anyway, that's connected to me coming home and having a shower instead of just sitting about in my sweaty gym gear. Anyway, so your steps will not happen by accident, right? I will never forget to walk Jasper because he's a dog and that's the rules. But I'm now at the stage that I've been doing it for so long and changed my mindset towards it. Yes, it used to be a drudge, and yes, I always used to think that there was something else that was more important that I could be doing, when actually it's a little buffer that I use between in-person coaching and then get myself all set up for my laptop work and client check-ins and socials and stuff like that. So it's a good buffer for me. So it's about finding the time that suits you. Could be first thing in the morning before everybody's awake and up in the house. Could be at lunchtime. You might like to do it after your dinner. You might like to do it after work, before dinner. It's about, yeah. Also gym, so that's your activity, but your gym training or your strength training or your Zumba class or your HIIT class or whatever your thing is, your yoga or whatever your thing is, right? It's not going to magically slot into your week. You need to get it in your diary as well. All my training sessions are in my diary as well. Now, again, I wouldn't forget to train, but they're still in my diary because it helps me manage the rest of my diary around what I actually want to do, like the gym and my steps. So if you don't put it in your diary, you're not protecting your time, and something else will eke in, like your boundaries will get a bit blurry and it'll just disappear. All right, so get it in your calendar as non-negotiable. Daily movement activity, your walks, get them in your diary. Get your gym in the diary. Yeah, right. The midlife excuse hall of fame. The weather. Didn't get my steps in today because it was raining. It's not acid rain. Didn't get my steps in today because it was cold. You're not going to freeze to death. I'm tired. We're all tired. Absolutely. Still needs done. Your excuses are real, but so are your goals. I'm busy. We're all busy. Still needs done. Gym shut. That was totally me this morning, by the way. My gym was closed. Just went to a different gym. And yeah, I get it. Do you know, we've not all got gym memberships. Like, we're not lucky enough to have gym memberships or whatever. But just go for a walk. Just do something. Do a little home workout. There's millions of stuff on YouTube. There is literally no excuse for not knowing what you're doing exercise-wise. Kids schedule and partner at home, absolutely get that, right? That is barriers that I actually don't need to worry about, and I do get that. So if that is a genuine excuse, a genuine reason, sorry, not a genuine excuse. If that is a genuine reason, it's about trying just to let that go, because if you can't control that, that's fine. But you could still probably do something at home, and you could maybe just roll your gym session over to the next day, shugle your diary about or whatever. So it's not about, do you know, oh, well, I didn't have anybody to watch the kids, so I couldn't go to the gym, and then beating yourself up about it. Because if that is the problem, then there genuinely is nothing you can do about it. But it's about trying to just let go of that. Maybe you could do 10, 15 minutes home workout when the kids are in bed, do you know, and then you can do your actual gym session or your actual exercise class the next day or the day after. It's just about being able to tweak your diary and not guilt yourself if things are happening out with your control. The biggest thought is, oh, I can't be arsed tonight, I'll just start tomorrow. No, just don't. Just do it now. Just do it now. And then what's the point if I can't do the perfect workout? We're not about perfection in midlife. We're absolutely not. It's about consistency, not perfection. So even when the excuse is true, right, and even when it's true, right, even when it's real, the goal is still real. So you have to accommodate and tweak things to make sure that you hit your goals. Totally. Motivation. Yeah, motivation. Just put your trainers on and go for a walk. Just, do you know, we all have different time constraints. We all have different barriers. We all have different commitments. But a lot of the time we do fuel our own excuses. I don't have time. Let me see your phone so I can see how long you've been scrolling on the socials for. Yeah, I don't have time. Oh, but you sat and watched 3 hours of the soaps and tanned a bottle of wine. Do you know, so just be careful about what you're saying. I've said it in the past. I don't do it anymore because I'm well aware of my own bullshit now. I know myself well enough to know the pish that I tell myself. But I have done it in the past. Absolutely. Definitely. And just give yourself a chance. Just sometimes it's okay to take the easy option, right? The easy option is not sitting on the sofa. I'm not giving you a free pass, right? But if you are absolutely meant to be at the gym lifting heavy ass weights, right, and you seriously cannot cope with that, like when we get to midlife, we've got a lot of aches, a lot of pains, all right? It's okay to swap your strength set for a mobility set or for a bit of yoga. Do you know, if you're meant to be doing skipping or whatever, something high impact day and you're not feeling it, it's okay to swap that for a yoga session, right? It's about doing something. It's about not having that all or nothing mindset, because that all or nothing mindset will literally suck the life out of you. It'll just make you feel like a failure. So give yourself permission sometimes to take the easy option and to do the less impact option. Movement is just about movement, all right? If you can catch up with your heavy strength training or your full pelt cardio session a different day of the week, that's totally cool. But again, we usually use excuses because we're scared, right? I'll just start tomorrow basically means I'm too scared to start today, all right? And that's shit. It is shit, and it's never. So it's about thinking about it's about thinking about why we need to do this stuff, right? I am not a lover of you should be doing this, right? But literally every midlife woman, every woman should be lifting weights, all right? It protects our metabolism. It protects our muscle, which is an insurance policy for midlife, all right? We want to be strong. We want to be as independent for as long as we can. We want to be able to get our shopping at the boot of the car. We want to be able to do our shopping. Also, activity and exercise, but activity specifically, like your daily steps and out for a walk, it supports your mental health and your mood. Makes us a nicer person. It's very true, by the way. It protects our sleep as well. It helps us sleep better at night. If you're just sitting about all day doing fuck all, exercise-wise, right? Your body's not tired. Your brain's not tired. You're not going to want to go to sleep, all right? Bone density and energy. It's like your muscles, all right? We need bone density. We need strong bones. We're more prone to snaps and breaks the older we get. So, all right? And it's also about reason. I think the biggest thing... and a lot of my clients have said this to me over the last couple of weeks. We've been speaking about it a lot in my coaching groups, in my On Fire coaching group and my midlife reset for my one-to-one clients and my ladies that lift as well, to be fair. It's about realising that you have choices and that we're choosing to look after ourselves. It's not always about doing what you should do. We want to build something, and we want to do something that consistently that it becomes a habit, that it actually becomes our choice. Like, we choose to eat the healthy option off the menu every now and again. We choose to go for that 20-minute walk instead of sitting watching the television, knowing that if we've done the 20-minute walk, we can watch television later on. So it's about choosing, and it's about realising that there is always a choice. Yeah. So your intention for the day, because it's about living 2026 intentionally, is just pick one action today that keeps your body moving, regardless of your excuses. Let your excuses float about in your head, and then just ignore them. So no drama, no perfection. We're not trying to be perfect, all right? Just a simple, an absolute simple, doing something is better than doing nothing. If the weather gets in the way, like, is the weather actually going to get in the way? I mean, come on, get your long coat on, get your hood on, get your hat on, get your scarves on, get your walking boots on, whatever, all right? Or just run up and down the stairs a couple of times. If the gym's shut, train at another gym if you can. If not, if you've got home dumbbells, brilliant, knock them out. If not, do something different today and do your gym session tomorrow. And if you're tired, scale yourself back, scale the exercise back instead of doing nothing. All right, we don't want to do anything. We're doing this because we have a choice. We have a choice to look after ourselves. We have a choice to look after ourselves now. Do one thing for yourself now, and we have a choice to protect our future health. Do one thing for the future you, all right? We're not doing it to earn dinner. We're not doing it to fight against our body. We're doing it because movement is our anchor. It makes us nicer people. It gives us good things, all right? Yeah, it's a confidence builder. Got my notes again, got my phone in front of my notes. And it's a power source. Oh, that's a bit cheesy. It's a power source for midlife and beyond, all right? But drop me a wee comment, let me know what you've done today. And if it's super important and you think that somebody else will appreciate this, then all of my Facebook Lives this week will be are uploaded to Spotify. Coach Caris, Itchy, Bitchy and guests to my podcast. Maybe give me a wee like. Okay, bye.